Hi there, hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Daniel from Dan Has Fun, and today we're going to do some FTL Multiverse Mod as the last minute shop. So I believe we may have unlocked this last episode, I don't really remember. It's been a bit since I did some FTL recording. Not that you guys will know. But it is that time of year. Luckily, I have bought everything. Hopefully, I have wrapped it all by now. We will see. Future Daniel hopefully is getting that done as we speak. Or past Daniel's got it completed. Either or. Yes, we're going to use this last minute shop. So this is a Hector ship. So run by the miserable Slug Company. And we have our crewmates, Amazon, Walmart, and Loblaws, along with our little lizard friend Timu. The Hector employees are just pretty much basic slugs, but we have a lizard. I'm not sure we've had a lizard crew member before on any of these ships, but they're pretty good. They're kind of like a halfway mantis, but they have a bit less downside. So they have more health, they're better in combat, they are better at getting their skill up in combat, and repair for that matter. But they're just a little bit worse at doing things other than that on the ship. But they do get regeneration a bit like a leech, so I think they're pretty decent, honestly. We have two augmentations I've never seen before. So we have the Hector Ultra Stick Gel TM trademark. So all crew move slower in empty rooms, but you take less damage in them and you get more stun resistance. I don't see that being very helpful, but we can't get rid of it. It's locked in, so it's a ship default. And then we have this Hector Virtual Store trademark. So this is all about being able to make, I guess, modular enhancements for the modular weapons, because that's their specialty. So, for people that don't know anything about Hector, in which case there's a lot of prior videos to watch that definitely involves them, they have weapons that you can add components to make them better, and they tend to kind of suck as a base, but they can get reasonably good. We start with a modular laser that already has a cooldown module attached to it. So for 2 power, we fire 3 shots every 10.5 seconds. That's really good. That said, it is our only weapon. So weird ship constitution, crew members are weird, augmentations are weird. It also starts with a very weird set of, well, I guess it starts with regular systems, but of a strange level. We have 1.5 shields, 3 engine, 2 oxygen, 2 weapons, 2 med bay, 2 piloting, 2 doors. So we don't have any fancy systems, but all the systems we do have been upgraded. It's weird. Let's start and have some fun. Hopefully you do enjoy these videos. If you do, please do let me know. More interaction obviously means more people see this stuff, so I greatly appreciate it. We're going to probably just get a good, nice head start, I think, on the fleet this time. And as I have never used this ship before, I want to see what this is. Okay, so you have the option of just accessing the virtual store. We don't have any scrap right now, so we're just going to do our salvage mission. And we got a weapon. Sorry, I got something in my eye there. A radiation pinpoint weapon. Analace. Ainlace? I'm going to go with Analace. So it only takes 1 power, charges really quickly, it just zaps 1 room, it has shield piercing, and it does a lot of crew damage, and can cause breaches. Interesting. Don't think we'll be prioritizing using it, but still, it's pretty cool. We would need to do this to make our weapons work. Okay, that's fine. Merchant right at the back of the sector, that's okay with me as well. I wonder if we'll have some weird interaction because it's shop versus shop. 15 free scrap. Okay, let's access this virtual store. So it's free. It doesn't look like it costs us a jump or anything. But we can always buy stuff. That's going to be incredibly helpful. But it's always going to be modular stuff. So we have a status module already, which is this grey. So we can't add anything else because it's grey to our laser off the get-go. But we could, if we wanted to, say, add a hull mod. It does double damage on empty rooms. I don't really care. Fire mod just means 30% chance increase of fire. No, I don't think so. But it's cool, we have this option. Neat. It didn't cost us anything. Stores are not going to be as big a priority as a result, I guess. Because we can just get a store at all times. Having said that, these are probably the 2 best types of store you could have. But alas, no. We'll do C.U.R.A. stuff, why not? We have the scrap right now. I'm listening. Take the 30 scrap. See you later. They'll give us some more missions to do. So we can do like 1, 2... I do like to deal with the storms, so we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or something like that. We actually have a bit more buffer because we got the delayed start fleet. But let's start with that as a base and see where we get. We'll hear them out. I can't do that. It's fine. We can't salvage anything else. See you later. That was a good use of time. Cool. We're a ship that's right at the start of the game and we can't really do anything, so sorry about that. Three fuel for an engine upgrade? Sure. Actually, that's okay. I don't mind taking that right now. I guess we could kind of go backwards if we really wanted to. But then that's going to limit our options on where to go. And the supply is not crazy. Sector 1 supply, as you saw, was like, well, like 15 scrap. So it's not super crazy. Let's get into some combat for a change and see what we've got. So they've got a drone and a mini-beam. They can hurt us. That's absolutely for sure. We might as well auto-fire because we have nothing going on. In this case, though, we probably want to go for drone control because the mini-beam in isolation can't do anything. It's only when the drone shoots our shield down that we have problems. Speaking of which, are we happy with this layout? We didn't actually check. I think we are, though. I'm going to save them where they are. It is lovely to have a medbay right in the middle of the ship. We're going to get hit, though. Oh, no, we didn't. They didn't time it properly. Sweet. Cool, so all we have to do at this point is just keep shooting on their drones, and we are fine. Absolutely hunky-dory. We could technically try and, like, kill their 2 crew members, but that's too dangerous right now. We just don't have the capacity to do that with safety. Maybe if we had a second layer of shields, but we do not, so no thank you. One more shot to go. He's trying his best to repair that drone, but it's going to be folly. Folly for them. See you later. Sayonara, amigo friend. Oh boy, a store. What do you sell for? So essentially I have 56 scrap if I really wanted to buy something. We don't have sensors, which I didn't even notice, but that's because we have slug crew, so it's irrelevant. Magnetic payload I do like, but I don't like buying it. You tend to run into it so often, it's not usually worth buying. The Flak 2 is an awesome weapon, but we can't really afford it, which is a shame. Maybe we'll get another chance in the future. I'm just going to say no for now. And move on. I'm going to eat my own eyeballs at this race. I don't know why my eyes are so itchy. It's December. It's not allergy season. What's going on? Oh, it's the Beam Master. Anybody else get super itchy eyes this time of year? I don't think I usually do. That's the thing. It's weird. We're going to shoot drones again because I'm pretty sure Leah has onboard drone helpers to fit repair ship pieces. I don't think you get much more for defeating her as a crew kill, but again, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I mean, this is genuinely a ship where we could try it. Hang on, let's turn this off. Get some more dodge. Where are you choosing to go? Shields? Yeah, because this has shield piercing, right? So we genuinely have a chance to do this. Sure, why not? And they have a breach in there, because we just heard it. Oh, and they move right at the last second. Stop moving. Let me shoot you. I insist. You are toast. This isn't the last you've seen of me. Yeah, she just walks away. Cool. Well, that was fun. If we end up with another ship that's wimpy, we can totally do that. I'm not using any missiles. I'm just going to carefully open it. Because, yeah, if we get boarded, not that big a deal here. Having level 2 doors is very helpful, though. Let's try and get them to fight as much as possible in the med bay. That would be perfect. Why on earth would you choose to fight me there? What a terrible decision that you have made. Guess we could even turn the medbay up to level 2. There we go. Look at them go. Thanks for the free combat experience. That was kind of you. Okay, moving on. Yes, we get a lot of jumps. We can really go bouncing around here. I would love to get to Sylvan before we leave, though. Sylvan would be pretty neat. I know it's Christmas time, but I really don't want to pay you. I'm just going to ignore you. I'm sorry. Sorry, my social anxiety is flaring up. Which, frankly, it probably would in this situation for me. It's a rebel vessel they don't want to attack, but it's a rebel vessel, so it is what it is. What do you have? Just a heavy laser? Yeah, we don't have to... Are you going to board us too? Wow. They really don't want to live. Get in there. Get in there. We're going to let him bust in, and then we're going to wreck his day. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let you in and let you get wrecked. And they're toast. Thanks for the free stuff. Now, alas, we do, because we have a medbay, we do have to play the waiting game every time. Unless it's the lizard, in which case he can regenerate, but we're going to have to do a little bit of waiting. So yes, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we get caught, so we have to do 1, 2, 3, and then leave. Okay. That works for me. And we'll probably buy some fuel. I do want to fight him, but this is the one time you don't want to kill his crew. So I had to think about it for a second. And he can hurt us. Do that first. And then you come down here. Modular wants to go on the weapons on this occasion. Now, come in here. There we go. Okay, now we're safe. Close this up. Except we're going to do this, this, that. They're going to start suffocating once we open the door again. Temporarily put a slug in there just so they don't blow up our piloting. There we go. Oh, dummy. They're only going to suffocate if you open the door. Are you really going to blow that up? Please don't blow up my piloting because of incompetence on my part. There we go. Okay, cool. Yes, we'll welcome them aboard. We're going to close up the shop. You guys are all going to go heal. Get some more oxygen on the ship, please. And then while we wait, you two can go repair. Cool. So we do have Vivimord, who, though, that's not going to be their name. I live in a remote part of Canada. We don't even have that many big places you can buy stuff from. And I'm not a huge buyer of things, I think it's fair to say. I don't even know what this should even be. Well, I know they used to be in Canada. Not for very long. Target had a shocker, albeit I will say the Target store here was genuinely really good. It is one of the very, very few Canadian stores that they had Target for that genuinely did very well, because we didn't have the same stock problems which plagued most of the Amazon Target stores in Canada. Doesn't plague Amazon. Jeez, let me tell you, they are never lacking in stuff. Cool. So we sold all our missiles to Sylvan. He gave us a signal diluter. I guess we'll keep it for now. It is useful when you get into new sectors. I would never buy a signal diluter, though. Oh, trash weapons. An old burst laser Mark II. That's a shame. If that had been a regular one, I'd be very tempted. And he doesn't have a flag too. What a pity. And you don't have any fuel, because I always forget you don't usually have items like that. But that's okay. Flat quad. No thank you. It's not terrible, but it's not great. So instead, we will do Can we... We can modify a modular weapon, but we can't call it, I guess, unless it's an empty beacon? Yeah, you cannot use an augment here. Okay. That's fine. We'll do that at some point in the future, then. We do have a lot of scrap. We're going to do this. Have level 2 shields off the get-go by the end of the sector is awesome. So yeah, so we can do one more. So we can go either to the supply or to this random node we don't know. I'm just going to go and grab the free stuff. Yeah, it was fuel. Sweet. And we can therefore then go, use an augment, access the virtual store and see what we can get. I'm happy to sell the signal diluter if it means we get something useful. Could get another modular laser if we wanted to. You see it's got the base charge time of 14 seconds, now it's 10.5 because of the cooldown mod. It's pretty good. I like the Pierce mod too, but we already have a status mod, but 30% increase of breach chance is really good. I think it's better than fire. Although, I could be made to disagree. I don't think the radiation mod's any good. I don't love the modular missile either. It's just really slow. And the modular beam is basically just a halberd beam, but slower. It's virtually identical. Yeah, obviously adding features to it does make it more useful. Not that you can add things like, say, a pierce. Like, a pierce you can't add to modules. You can add it to beams, though. Which makes it... this is an interesting combo, but no, not right now. Right now, we are A-OK. We are going to just simply do this and that. And this is going to allow us to power both our weapons up. And still have reasonable dodge. Cool. So we've kind of gone anti-shopping. We've mostly just improved ourselves. Doesn't feel really in the message, does it? But that's okay. You're going to auto-fire because you can. You're going to bring this crew member over. And the modular laser is going to just shoot their weapons. Because this is a scary weapon combo. I'm glad we got some assistance on that front. You need to come in here. Doors can come in here. Engine can even come in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn pheromones on, open this door, and then just absolutely batter the bejesus out of them. There you go. See you later. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. And then everybody can move back. Okay, where are you? You need to be shot here. Ooh, we got a beam. Wait, we could use it here as well without getting a further jump. That's hilarious. So, I don't know how to pronounce this. I just like to call it the giddy. The giddy beam. This is a pike, kind of. It's like a short pike, but it can breach shields. I guess it's not really like that much like a pike, then, is it? Dum-dum. It's fine. It's essentially the modular beam with the breach mod. Well, the Pierce mod is what it's called, isn't it? It's very similar. It already has a 40% base breach. It just does less damage because obviously the modular beam starts at 2 damage and has slightly longer beam length, but there's not a huge amount in it. And it only takes 2 power. 2 power is not bad for that, you know. These two in conjunction could be pretty rude at crew killing. What do I feel about the modular ion? I don't love it. It's just, again, it's really slow. Not super thrilled. I do like the accuracy module if you are going to go modular missile, so it just doesn't miss. But again, it's just not my favorite thing. Yeah, I'm going to say no and just keep what we have for now. I just think it's really funny that we can order one of those ships out of nowhere. Cool. Next sector. Free Mantis, or we can go to Outcasts. I don't think it really matters hugely which way we go. I think we'll go to Free Mantis, though, because we have a Mantis crew member, and they might be our friends. Yeah, what you got going on? What's the hard task? The projector's garbage, by the way. So we're going to say no. Okay. we'll get the wedding photo. I don't remember that mission, but it's probably been a while. We'll contact the guard, and we'll be like, oh, we can get another Mantis crew member. Sure. We have a really good crew at taking on other crew. So we have Emily, the free Mantis. Who should you be? Again, I'm really running out of stores. We don't even have a Toys R Us. We used to have a Toys R Us in this location, but not anymore. Anyway, you're Best Buy now, and I literally don't have a room to put you in, so I guess you're going in oxygen. Cool. Okay, where do we want to go? Stores? What a rubbish layout this is. Because there's no point going up here. I guess I could go to the store to buy fuel. Probably not the worst idea in the world. And if they have some crazy weapon in here, we'll think like, scan my ID. This gives us a chance to run a salvage mission. We'll try and open the cache. Wow, we just lost Amazon. We just lost that package. Well, it could be worse. We just got a crew member. It is what it is. Well, Amazon was our pilot, so... Cool. I guess for now we're going to do this. Usually it's not Amazon that loses my package. Usually it's like what they call them now, DPI. I think it's the or Intelcom. It's usually who loses the package. And I didn't even buy fuel after all that. What am I doing? You came here for one job and you nearly forgot to do it. Anyway, it's fine. We've traded a Hector employee for a Mantis, I guess. Yeah, we'll wait for the bigger ship. The free Mantis are not going to like us for it, but we need some supplies back after that train wreck. You only have one layer of shields. That's a mistake for you. And just a mini beam? Do I even need to shoot you with anything other than this weapon, I think? No. Cool. Do this. Gas them out. Keep them busy for now. Doors can go in there. Weapons can go in there. Shields can go in there. Okay. And he's coming this way, which is perfect. Alright. He's toast. He's about to be toast. And we get cargo. Cool. Is that worth annoying the free Mantis about? I don't know, but we needed something, because that... losing Amazon? Oh no, what will we do? I do wonder if me constantly saying business name is going to make the algorithm go confused or not. It's not intentional. But yeah, with like Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, I don't know. Honestly, it probably doesn't understand what I'm saying, so... Maybe not. A bomb and a... heavy laser. Not the scariest combo. Where's the bomb? Shields. Oh, he didn't get out on time, but that's fine. We have 2 layers of shields, so it's not that bad. Oh, how are you still alive, by the way? Like, what's that all about? Okay, you're toast. You just need to shoot here, and I'm guessing he'll be toast as well. Oh, he moved. I wasn't paying attention. Stop firing the modular laser because you'll kill him otherwise. Say, buddy boy moved, and I didn't notice. There we go. Cool. That should be a net positive for the free Mantis because we're saving their environment from terrible rebels, but alas, that's not how it works. Cool. Let's keep on keeping on. Hopefully we'll get some type of event where the free Mantis like us a bit more. Oh, Minister, they got mind control. That's pretty annoying. What weapon is the most effective here? The beam will strike across them all. all these rooms are pretty big. And I can't get these 4 rooms. Maybe we'll just do this then. And you can't do any damage. But that's fine. Okay, door guy is going to be the guy that's apparently going to get whacked. That's okay. That is a wrong room choice for you. I'm not even going to bother dealing with you. Okay, you can just shoot the pilot. Not that it's going to get through straight away, but yeah, that whole 1 point of damage we did. Cool. He's toast. It was a Zoltan. That's probably not a huge surprise. You're now feeling better, so you can go heal as well. Close all the doors. Apart from the broken door, I guess. It's fine. You ion my nothing. How dare you? And unfortunately, you fired right as... Well, that is the world's slowest beam, by the way. Jeez Louise. Like, I didn't realize how slow that was going to be. That was crazy. Anyway, we toasted him with the beam, which is kind of funny. Cool. How many jumps are we going to get? 7? So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. That works for me. Yes, we'll approach them. We will agree, and we're going to help. We're going to explain things to the NG. They are happy. Come on, man, that should have given us something. They should have been so happy with it. We just love the goodwill, but I guess not. What you gonna do? I'm going to volunteer. That's okay that they get a double jump. Because I think, yeah, I'm going to say, I think you still get access to the store anyway. Adaptive Ion is interesting. I mean, if you're going to go Ion, that's one of the better ones, in my opinion, but it's still a bit too slow. Glaive Beam. If you want to go completely the opposite mentality to just killing the crew and just murder the everything, that's certainly one way of doing it. I'm not convinced that this weapon is that good. I think we're going to sell it. I'm also tempted to get a clone bay again, even though I have a level 2 med bay. I'm tempted to get it. I'm not going to do it yet. Just because it makes micromanaging easier, and you know how good I am at micromanaging. So, do I want to buy a glaive beam? I wouldn't be able to use it in this fight, but that could be really funny. You know what? It's Mimi. I don't think I've used a glaive in a very, very long time. Let's turn our weapons on. They have cloaking, but not a huge amount else, so this should be fine. Massive piloting room, I guess. We'll shoot them once in their cloaking, I think. Good start. They completely missed us. They have no med bay, so that's helpful. It is an NG, so that crewman is probably going to repair that pretty swiftly. But luckily, they can just keep replacing their dude over and over again in the piloting area. Yeah, they repair their cloak, which is fine. Maybe they only repaired it to level 1. Oh, it only is level 1. Okay, that's excellent then. Yes, we should still keep firing at weapons then, because we might do more damage to him. We didn't do a ton, but that's okay. We're doing enough. They can't do anything to us, so... Okay, he's toast. Are you going to move over? You sure are. Which was the correct decision. Where are you going? Nowhere, because they're cloaked. As soon as they uncloak, we're going to see where they are. In a room where they're going to get ruined. There we go. Cool! 30 scrap. I mean, it's not even that good, really, is it? But that's fine. Okay, so slight game plan change. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can still get there. The C.U.R.A's beacon just on the correct side. So we're alright. I should have probably got 4 level power, but it's fine. We don't need the glaive right now. It's just going to be helpful later. You are a dangerous ship. Luckily, you only have 1 layer of shields. What are you? Shoots down missiles and asteroids. I'm not doing either of those things. So that's okay. Nice breach means we got a free shot on their pilot as well. I didn't get there quite in time, did I? Nope, I shot at empty space. Cool. Yeah, did it. Yeah, shot nothing. So now he's going to go to the left. There we go. Yeah, if only it impacted the entire room. I guess it'd be kind of broken if it did do that, but maybe that's why it doesn't. Cool, 31 scrap. We've probably taken out more ships indirectly than I think we have in the last 5 runs put together, or something crazy like that. We have free Mantis. We are doing something important. Thank you for the free stuff. If you ever want to read the text, definitely pause it. I'll still be here. Okay, we do want to engage the elite. 2 layers of shields is a little bit annoying because we can't just auto-fire our beam. But they're not... I mean, they are dangerous, but not crazy dangerous. We can auto-fire our modular laser, though. That's still perfectly fine. Shoot the pilot and then undo. Yeah, luckily their weapons are horribly artsy. This can still hurt us. Yeah, which it did, but it could be a lot worse. Okay, their pilot's gone. They're still going to likely hurt us a lot, but it's okay. Hopefully, we did enough damage to their guy. Oh, no, not quite. We're going to have to do one more round, which means we'll get hit one more time, I think. Hopefully these are not synced up. Oh my god, this is going to hurt. Okay, get on out of here. I'm not listening to you. See you later. We took a bit of damage, but none of our systems took any. So that wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot worse. And by the skin of our teeth, we're going to make it to the exit before the chasing fleet does. I could explore, but I'm not going to. So we are not going to do any of that. We are going to use an augment. We're going to use the virtual store. And we're going to work out what we want to do, because we have a lot of scrap. So we could just buy a yellow module for our current modular weapon. What do we have to play with? So we have the power module, which for lasers specifically, it'll make it another power. It'll fire 5 times and have 2 seconds more cooldown. So that would make it take 3 power, 12.5 seconds to fire 5 shots. That's pretty decent. We don't want the hull mod, and we don't need the accuracy mod on our regular laser weapon, not beam weapon. Beam weapon, you definitely don't need it. That would be hilarious. What does power do to other things? So for beams, it makes the beam really long, doubles its speed, increases its breach chance, but not its base damage, which is interesting. Not that we need it. We have a glaive. The game plan here is going to be glaive plus like a couple of supplementary weapons. That's evidently how we're going to do this. And the modular beam takes 3 power, so that's not going to work. I don't think, unless we want to do another modular laser, we could do double laser. So we could do like glaive, double modular laser. But then obviously we wouldn't have the power to make this work. But we can do this for now. Put this here. They're going to be out of sync, which is a bit stinky. So if we get another cooldown status module show up, that would be helpful. But yeah, okay, so this is how it balances out. You can only buy one thing here at a time. Cool. That makes sense to me. Like, that makes sense. Cool. So we need to do at least... But we can't even get to 6 yet. So we can do... I guess for now we do this and run both lasers. So it'd be this and this. Cool. Well, we'll test how well that works next episode. If you did enjoy it, do let me know, please, with the old like, subscribe, comment dance. It is greatly appreciated. Let me know below. How's your Christmas shopping go? Do you even celebrate? Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.